Hold me close and breathe your life into my lungs and make me melt into your sweet disillusional, puffed up sentiments of love. When I looked into your eyes, my whole body and heart and mind just radiated with warmth into those icy blue glaciers you called your sight. Every time you parted my lips with your magnetizing kiss, I felt you take my breath away, as well as my fears and complete hopelessness instilled in me from fresh heartbreak and hostile trauma, from previous dreams beaten out of my soul. I would have given everything I had left inside of me to renew my faith and love once again. After the savage beating and hostile takeover my heart endured, your sweet nothings that poured out of your mouth like infected syrup seemed like so much more intoxicating than any methodic moment of self-induced bliss I could ever endure on myself. You rescued me from being destitute moments after meeting me, and you gave me a home I so desperately needed. You made all my dreams come true as we sucked and blew all our pipe dreams into existence. I fell hard for you. I only realized the pure gravity of just how hard when I woke up from a concussion on the kitchen floor. The same night I finished unpacking, moving in with you, and my heavily burdened baggage barely removed from the front door. Just in time for another attempt at a broken home. The knock on my head left me dizzied and under your spell for months afterwards, preventing me from even looking up and seeing the augmented ceiling from the clouds and our tower in the sky. Every time the smoking mirrors became less hazy and I could catch my breath again, you always ready with pipe in hand, whispering more pipe dreams with just enough sweetness to keep me addicted to your bitterness. Now all too predictably, your act was just too good to keep up the facade. Sadly, your true, murky colors reared their ugly heads. You gave me a glimpse into your soul. When I looked a little deeper into those stunningly lifeless blue eyes, just like your anticlimax of a buildup of between the sheets, I had better sex in a relationship on my own. And at least I could go all night. So well schooled at pleasing myself and not needing the whole night just handling it because that's where else have I got to go? Here's a thought. She was so much better than none. Maybe if you took your hands off yourself long enough, you would have learned that intense satisfaction of a synchronized orgasm with someone that clearly knew your body and hers so much better than you would ever know. See, and how it's so much better to give pleasure in order to receive it. But I guess Grindr doesn't have a 2-minute tutorial class without your easy eyes. I have to admit that I'm truly grateful. Once you had finally put your hands all over my body and made me moan. Pity it was during you slamming my head against the wall and using it as a bridge to walk over time and time again. You did finally give me one thing that no man's ever done for me before. Until now, I never had the courage to fight back before hitting the floor. Now I see for the crippled, weak excuse of a muscle body bag that you are. And like I told you when I looked into your eyes and not up from being on my knees, You touch me again, and I will scratch and claw your eyes out until I draw my last breath, making sure you never coward punch me again with my back to you and completely oblivious to your toxic little insane asylum you so skillfully built up around as I broke down. For every lie you told, for every feminine glamour look you stole, for every drop of poison you breathed into me, trying to make me more icy cold, for every bruise you patchworked all over my body and heart with like a hobby you would turn to when you felt like it was fine to make me fold. For every time I had to look in those dead eyes that never matched the smile on your face that you sold. For every time I doubted myself and my strength as a woman in fear of being homeless and cold. For every fucking wasted minute of my life I watched as you got old. For all the countless, pointless, generic stories I had to listen to because you needed your script to be sold. So now, as I sit under a pier, all alone, split ashes of a love story and feeling my heart heal with every word and my black eye heal with every view horizon, I feel genuine inspiration for this world and myself as I stare at the calm blue sea that actually makes me feel revived, as it reflects back to me instead of through me. I'm homeless and clothless and makeupless and sexy laundryless and penniless, but I thank God for the freedom I finally given up on being senseless. To learning to truly appreciate and love myself now that I'm not meaningless. All I can say is, I'm finally manless. Completely. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Don't you need somebody? No, we need some self-love. Oh, everybody. All you need is yourself. Hey, if I can do it, I'd rather sleep under a bridge than be unhappy and alone in a relationship. That just leaves it like an emotional roller coaster. We all need love, but we have to love ourselves first. Wow, how's that for sunset? And it's free, you know?